in a week where everything's football, Super Bowl, the only thing that could make you think about any other sport would be like LeBron James breaking the all-time scoring record. And
which he totally intended to do last night, because he said, all of his buddies, they had their tickets to that game, and they had their plane tickets to that game. His friends and family were there, so he had every intention on making sure he had at least 36 points to break it yesterday.
And he made the reporters laugh because he was kind of being a cheapo. He said he didn't want to pay for another room, another night for his boys.
Yeah,
another
he can't
flight.
afford it.
Yeah, exactly.
So LeBron ends up scoring 38 points, surpassing the legend Kareem Abdul-Jabbar after 39 years.
Damn.
And as a fan who isn't necessarily a Lakers guy, it was just a little bittersweet, because it's like, hey, it's cool to see LeBron do big things. He's the guy, undisputed king, but it's also a little sad to see the passing of the torch from the old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's been on our show.
He can't love it.
No, that's what I mean. Like,
Kareem doesn't
that's
love
just life, and he was gracious and graceful about it, but it's still a little sad to see him pass on his record to the next guy.
But he is always going to be the captain of the Lakers. At least he got to pass it on to another Laker.
That is true. That is true. And it was nice. It was nice to see.
Now, we were all at a nice dinner while this was happening, and our buddy Weiss was at the table. He was checking his phone. Everyone was trying to get Wi-Fi and, get some clips. It's like, LeBron's going to do it. He's 6 points away. He's 4 points away. Eyes were glued last night to the Lakers. Then LeBron breaks the record. And we all wondered, are they going to stop down the game for 5 seconds, 20 seconds, a minute, a couple minutes? And they stopped down. They gave LeBron a chance to speak to the crowd. And here's how it went down last night.
I just want to say thank you to the Laker faithful. You guys are one of a kind. To be able to be in the presence of such a legend and great as Kareem, it means so much to me. It's very humbling. Please give a standing ovation to the captain, please. To my beautiful wife, my daughter, my 2 boys, my friends, my boys, my family, my mother, everybody that's ever been a part of this run with me the last 20 years, 20 plus years. I just want to say I thank you so much, because I wouldn't be me without y'all. All y'all help, all y'all passion, all y'all sacrifices helped me get to this point. And to the NBA, to Adam Silver, to the late, great David Stern, I thank you guys so much for allowing me to be a part of something I've always dreamed about. And I would never, ever in a million years dreamt this even better than what it is tonight. So, man, thank you, guys.
And there's speculation. I heard even Jason Stewart on Gottlieb was saying that he thinks LeBron dropping the F-bomb was deliberate.
Well, I mean, look, it was noticeable. It was on national television, right? Like, ooh, wait, what?
Whoa.
And before we speculate, before I tell you what I think about the whole thing, I do want to ask Danny G, because he's our resident, loyal, everyday Lakers fan. Like, this guy's Lakers all day, every day. How emotional were you? And, like, did you shed one? And were you happy? I'm happy, smiling, listening to his speech and everything. So how did you feel watching that?
I'm kind of like you. I don't really cry over sports.
Yeah, but you got emotional a little bit?
Yeah, because I think it's what we talked about a little bit last week on the show, where LeBron's career started right around the time some of our radio careers began.
Yeah, so if you're roughly LeBron's age, if you're late 30s, 40s, you watched him start his come up when you were leaving high school or college, and you were coming into your own, and you're like, oh, wow, we're around the same age as LeBron.
And we've all watched this journey, so it's like, wow, he did it. Good for him.
You remember the kid from Akron,
of course.
As a rookie on the Cavs, and his run there, and then Miami, and then the Cavs again, and
all the pressure on him as a high school kid, right, to be the next guy, and then to exceed those expectations. Like, this guy's done it all. So, this was a special moment, no doubt, and it's nice to hear and nice to see.
Yeah, you truly felt like you were a part of his career if you're around our age.
Exactly.
And it also shows you that how often does a generational talent deliver to the expectations from when they first came in? LeBron.
Rarely ever, and he exceeded him.
Like right now, right? The next guy was supposed to be Zion. Zion's got a long way to go before he makes any impact. Like, LeBron was the guy, and from day one, from high school till now, he's only, like you said, exceeded the expectation.
Well, when you think about the longevity, I thought Vince Carter, and again, I want to make time for you to share your observations about this, too. All Things LeBron, 877-99 on Fox. Vince Carter, who had a long career, said, look, what's so impressive, think about it. Yeah, I played a long time, too, but I wasn't averaging what he's averaging now. That's the difference. Like, his game never went down. His game never declined. Vince Carter had a great career, but he wasn't averaging what he was averaging when he was younger, right? And he wasn't playing as many minutes as an old guy as LeBron is today.
Yeah,
that's what you have to marvel at.
LeBron's not playing like an old guy. He's not.
That's the difference.
It doesn't have the feel of a guy that's on the back nine. So this guy's still in his game.
People could speculate, well, yeah, of course you're going to break records when you've played this long. But it's the quality at which he's still playing that's unbelievable. But here's what I don't believe. I do not believe that this speech he made last night was off the cuff. I do believe with Jay Stu and other people, I think it was a deliberate F-bomb. I do. Just because when you have such a big moment like this that you know the world is watching, I don't think you just go off the cuff and start freestyling in front of millions of people.
People do it at the Academy Awards. People do it at the Grammys.
I don't buy it.
People do their Hall of Fame. A lot of times you'll see a Hall of Fame
speech. I feel like LeBron is very calculated. I feel like he had to have thought it out. I feel like he had to have practiced this. This has been something
in front of the mirror?
Yeah, that's what I do believe that. And it's not just LeBron. Like I'll give you, as a Yankees fan, when the Yankees played their last game at the old Yankee Stadium, right? Derek Jeter grabbed the mic, and he made this big, long speech about how they want to take the memories from here and bring them across the street and continue that winning tradition. And he made this impeccably awesome speech.
I don't remember it being that great.
It was fantastic.
I don't remember.
The point is, he took this leadership role as the captain, and the story was it was all off the top of his head, all off the cuff. And I'm like, no way. I don't care how composed you are. I just don't. I think you think about these things. You premeditate it. You have an idea of what you're going to say, who you're going to thank. You don't want to leave anybody out on a big moment like that. So, therefore, I believe when he drops the F-bomb, and I don't know what the motive is, I think it was almost contrived, almost a part of the speech. And he was just like, F it. I'm just rolling with it. I'm LeBron. I'm going to do it.
I mean, you think it was like delivered to look relatable, like, yo, I curse, I'm LeBron, but I'm a regular guy. I'm dropping an F-bomb.
No, it was delivered deliberately, but to almost appear like it was off the cuff. Does that make sense? Like, therefore, it was forced to appear that he didn't have it planned out.
Is that trying too hard?
Yeah, a little bit. But I don't blame him because it's a big moment. But I, in my belief, you prepare for a big moment like that.
I disagree with you. I think that you are a broadcaster, so you're prepared for broadcasting. I've seen retirement speeches. I've seen Hall of Famers. I've seen retired numbers at stadiums. Sometimes these guys just grab the mic and, it's not their arena. They're like, I just want to thank the fans and my family, and hey, what could I say? It's been a hell of a run. Like, not everyone is as composed.
LeBron knows that everything he says could be a potential soundbite. He knows, so F, man. Thank you, guys, is going to be how he ends his speech.